very shortly. There we go. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday afternoon cardio session. So as always, we'll start with a warm-up. We'll get into the actual workout and we'll finish off with a cool down. What we'll do is let's cover off the health and safety bits first. Main thing today, listen to your body. You're in charge. So by taking part in this class, you're acknowledging that you're responsible for how much effort you put into each repetition and throughout the class, and also for managing your own energy. So key things to look out for, as you're going to start moving, your heart rate and your breathing rate is going to go up, but don't push yourself to that limit where it starts to feel painful and where you're struggling to breathe. You should still be able to breathe and hold a conversation. The nature of our class is what we want to do is work somewhere in the middle of our maximum intensity. So not too low, not too high, somewhere in that middle. So just gauge it based on how you feel. And if any of the exercises cause you pain in the muscles or joints, you can do a few things. You can reduce how far you go. You can slow the movement down. You can change the angle at which you do it, so you can adjust things like foot position or hand positions, that kind of thing. Or you can just skip that exercise. If you want to skip exercises, that's also fine. Okay, so please do listen to your body and take the rest where you need it. If you're not sure, just ask. That's what I'm here for. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on any of that stuff? We all good? So just a bit of logistical stuff first. You'll need a chair. So you can do the whole class seated if you want to. But if you're doing it both seated and standing, you'll need a chair and either a bit of wall space or something like a bed or a table. Okay. If you don't have any of those things nearby, don't worry, I've got plenty of alternatives. All right, you guys, so we're going to start with a warm-up. So what I'd like you to do, let me just move that back. We'll start with walking on the spot. So there's some light movement to get things going. Keep looking forwards. If you're looking at the screen and you have to look down, that's fine. But if every now and then, just lift your head and look up. If you're sat down, just walking, the walking action but sat on your chair. And don't worry, I want you to allow the body to rotate. Be quite fluid and free with your body movement. Well, we have one more. So allow that body to move quite freely. If your body's turning side to side, that's fine. Okay, now from here, turn your palms up, the face up towards the ceiling as you bring the arms through. Stay nice and light. Welcome, Julie. We're just warming up, so just follow along. You can either do it the seated version or the standing version. So at the moment, we're just walking on the spot, palms turning up. Now turn the palms down. So your palms are facing down. But I want you to feel the difference. So every time you make changes, and throughout the entire session, feel into the body. Remember to take your rest periods when you need them, so you don't have to keep up with me. Listen to what your body's telling you, as much rest as you need. Now turn the palms out. So either seated or standing. That's it, you guys. And now take the hand to the opposite shoulder. So your arm comes across, the other one is going to go around the back. And it's the same for if you're doing this seated. Just watch the chair. So you'll have to have your arms bent a little bit more. And feel what's going on in your body. So as you're doing it, you're present with what's going on inside your body. And you're listening to the signals. Okay, go back to normal. What we're going to do now is come to the middle. Let's turn to one side, reach the arm out, and then come back to the middle. Do the same on the other side. Your free hand is just going to go onto the hip. But what I'd like you to do is keep looking at the screen. We're turning the shoulder, the hip, and then finally the foot. And try and glide into it. If you're doing this class seated, you've got the arms only option, or what you can do is turn on the seat if that's pain-free. So only move in ways which are pain-free for you. Make the necessary adjustments, you guys, because I can't feel your body. You'll have to do it. So if that's too much for the legs, just stick to the arms only. Now, if you're standing, what I want you to do, bring the back arm up as well, and then look over the shoulder. Come through, bring the back arm up, and look over the shoulder. Turn to the other side, reach through, and look to the backhand. Turn, arms come up, look to the backhand. That's it. Take your time, you guys. Go gentle. One more. Good. Come back to the middle. Let's go into stepping jacks now. So take your arms up somewhere above your head and move your foot one out to the side and just give it a little tap. For seated, it's the same. And if you can't get your leg wide, just go somewhere in front. Get what you can. Don't force yourself to do anything. So if your body's going, if it's feeling painful or you're out of breath, have a rest even now if you need the rest. Okay, so you don't have to keep up with me. All our bodies are different. So listen to your body. Give it what it needs. Okay, great. Now we're going to go backward step. Press the arms in front. So backward step as the arms extend in front. Backward step, extend. Repeat it. Extend the arms and lift the leg. Extend the arms and lift the leg. Okay? Again, take your time. We'll just get things moving gently. And you can do the whole session like this, very relaxed. If you want to increase the intensity, save it for later on. Okay, and then come to the middle. Let's place the hands on the hips and a gentle circle round. Now, if it feels a bit clumpy and stuck, do a smaller circle. It should be smooth. Take your time. When you feel like changing direction, change direction. So don't wait for me. I want you to feel into it. Now, if you're seated, your pelvis won't move, but your spine will. So go around. Again, be gentle and feel into it. Feel what your body's doing as you go around. And again, just changing direction when you feel like it's appropriate. Okay, if everybody comes to sitting now, let's do a few more stretches here. Bring the thighs and the feet together. Just go side out. Oops, my leg's falling off. Hang on. Let me just put that back on, otherwise I'm going to wobble everywhere. So onto the balls of your feet, and then open the thighs, and then close the thighs. You can hold onto the seat if you need to. But let's just start to get those thigh muscles working. Open and close. Now bring the arms into it. So as the legs come together, wrap yourself up, and then as you open the arms, open the legs. Close and open. Start to lean forwards and backwards now. So as you open, lean forwards, and then as you close, lean back. Open and close. Open and close. Okay, one last one. So just stretch your legs out in front. You can have the feet flat, or you can keep the toes lifted, whichever. Let me flip to the side a bit. So either toes up or toes flat, whichever feels most appropriate right now. And then just gently turn the hip side to side. Again, don't force anything. So some of the movements today might not be available to you if your body's, let's just say you've had an injury or your muscles are a bit tight, then do it in a way which suits you. So if that works better for you to stay still, stay still. And now bring yourself out. Right, you guys, well, we shall get, let's get going. So just give me a sec. I'm just going to have a, what we're going to do, the format today is a little bit different. I'm just getting my notes up. That's what I'm doing down here, in case you're wondering what I've done. The format today is a bit different. So we're going to be doing 3 lots of 5-minute rounds. So each round is going to last 5 minutes. Now in that round, there's 5 different exercises, each one lasting about a minute. Now it's a long time to continuously move, so you need to listen to your body. Even if you end up only doing a few reps of each exercise, that's fine. The point is, when you go through the session, I want you to try and leave feeling energized. So don't blast yourself. Now I can't control how you feel in your body. I don't even know how you feel in your body. So you'll need to listen to what's going on in your body and make the necessary adjustments as the session goes on. If you're not sure of anything, please do speak up or use the chat box. I'll keep track of time. I'll demonstrate the exercises and a few different options. Pick the one that feels the safest for you out of the lot. So you want a bit of a challenge, but not something that's going to make you feel like, oh my God, I'm like a fish out of water here. Okay. Are there any questions before we start, you guys? We all good? All right, cool. Right then, let's get going. So I'll demonstrate the exercises first whilst the clock's running as well. I'm going to show you both standing options and seated options. Some of the exercises are fully seated anyway, so make sure you've got a chair nearby. The other thing you might need is a bit of wall space and either a chair, top of a bed or a table or a wall space, okay? And if you don't have those things, don't worry, because I'll show you some other options as well. All right, let's get going then, you guys. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So your first exercise, we're just going to do either a step jack, where you take your arms up overhead and step the foot out to the side, or you've got the option to do jump jacks. But just be aware of the impact there on the joints, okay? So only do that one if you know you're quite stable and strong in the joints. Or seated jacks. Okay, so pick one of those options. Take your time, you guys, okay? What I usually say to people is, even through the session, you should still be able to hold a conversation. Yes, you might be a little bit out of breath, but don't go crazy. I'd prefer you to have, over the weeks and months, is to do medium intensity efforts, but you've got more of them in, rather than doing really crazy ones and needing loads of rest afterwards. We've got 10 more seconds here, you guys. If you're doing the jumping one, again, take as much rest as you need. 3, 2, 1. Next exercise. So imagine you've got a ball filled with sand. We're going to take it around the outside, over the top, and then slam it down. So it's a gym exercise, but we're going to do it without the ball, and then slam. So it comes round, behind your head, and then we slam down. For seated, take the ball around, and then slam it. Then you've got to pick it back up again. Come around, and slam. If you can't get to the floor, it's fine. Just imagine it's floating around and slam. So get that body movement in. I want you to be quite circular with the movement, but be gentle. Go slow and smooth if you need to. If you feel it's quite free in your body and you want to put more oomph into it, you can do. There's no rest between these first 5 exercises. We'll get a rest at the end of the 5. Okay, get ready to change in 3, 2, 1. We're borrowing this for the warm-up. So you're going to do a reverse step as you press the arms. So reverse step, press the arms. So that's exercise 3. So we'll go straight into that one. Reverse step, press the arms. For seated, it's leg extension and press the arms. For the seated one, if you want, you can lean back slightly as well, just to make it a bit more interesting. For standing, if you want to go longer, that will make it a bit more challenging. Step and reach. Don't worry if you're leaning forward, it's fine. So you can be quite creative with these movements, especially with the arms. So if you want to add and exaggerate the arm movements, that's fine. Or you can just come straight back. Step and reach. If you need that rest, you guys take it. Next exercise coming up in 10 seconds. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So next exercise, bend your arms at 90 degrees. You're going to pull down and extend the legs. Bring the leg down slowly. So it's a pull down, but extend the leg at the same time. The height can vary, it can be low, it doesn't have to be high. Your other option is to start going out to the sides and even behind you. The seated, same, so pull and extend, pull and extend. Try different angles. Try also different foot positions as well. Okay, take the breaks if you need it. So if you feel like you're out of breath and you need to catch your breath back, have that rest. You don't have to continuously move for 5 minutes. But if you want to, again, you can. Pull and extend. Pull and extend. The standing is the same. Pull and extend the leg. Pull and extend the leg. 5 seconds left, you guys, before we do our final exercise of round 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, exercise 5. You can either walk on the spot, or you can jog lightly on the spot, or if you want to make it a bit more intense, you can jog with a bit more intensity on the spot. Remember to take into account your joints. So if you've got joint issues, just stick to a light walk. For seated, walking on the spot or walking action, put that down. You're welcome to walk, you guys. Don't overdo it. Your body will tell you if you start feeling pain in the joints or your lungs start to burn too much, that's your body giving you signals to make adjustments. Remember, we're exercising, so we don't want to blast the body every time. We want to be kind to the body. Exercise should be kind and nourishing and therapeutic. If you need to change back to a walk or go up, that's also fine. 3, 2, 1, and have a rest, everyone. Good job. So that's the end of round 1. We'll get a 2-minute rest now. So your heart rate's going to come back down, and then in round 2, we're going to go up again. But the exercises for round 2 are all going to be different, but it's the same format. Okay, so 5 exercises, 1 minute each, and there's no rest between exercises. So make sure you listen to your body. Does anybody have any questions at this stage? We all good? Okay, great. Yeah, so you can either sit or stand, whichever you prefer. So the next exercise we will need, so you're going to need a chair. You're going to need a chair for 2 of the exercises, and either you can use the chair, but if you've got something higher, it does work quite well. So either a chair or a bed. So I've got 3 different heights. I've got the stool, I've got the bed, which is middle, and I've got the table here, which is higher. If you don't have the chair or the bed, that's fine, don't worry. But if you do, great. I'll show you when we get to that particular exercise. We've got 50 seconds here, you guys. It does feel like a long time, but what happens is when you've got, the body responds in different ways to different stimulus. So as you let the body recover a bit more, when you come into the next round, because you've recovered a bit more, you'll have a bit more oomph for each rep. However, still listen to your body. So if you feel like, do you know what, I don't want to push, I want a bit more of a chill session, that's fine. Even if you end up doing just 1 repetition of each exercise, which I've done before in my own sessions, that's also fine. Okay, get ready, guys, 20 seconds. Our first exercise is going to be punches. So you can either do it from a square stance or a staggered stance where you've got 1 leg in front, the other one behind. And your punches, we're going to go just here, okay? Not yet, though, I'll tell you when. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So punch, but I want you to try and turn the body. So it's not just your arms moving, okay? I want you to move the hips as well. So it's arms and hips, so turn. Gently though, not too much power, unless you feel it's safe to do so. If you want to get even more power, what you do is you turn the foot as well. So even the foot turns. For seated, it's the same. Punch or staggered, you can have 1 foot in front or 1 behind. But for the seated one, try and get your body to turn. Okay, don't just do the arms, because that's going to work the arms, but it's not really working the trunk, okay? So get that rotation in there. If you want to move around, you can also move around. Last 10 seconds here, you guys. We do need to go to the chair next though, okay? So get ready to come down to the chair in 3, 2, 1, and then sit down. Okay, so you've got 3 options here. Option 1 is to lean back in the chair and then lean forward. Option 2 is to lean back and lift slightly and sit. Option 3 is to lift up high and then sit back down slowly. So just to recap, option 1, lean back and sit forward. Option 2, lean back and lift slightly and sit. Option 3 is to go high up. Okay, and then make sure you come down slowly as well. When you get to the top, just pause for a couple of seconds before you come back down. If that's still too easy, you can go to the floor, but only go to the floor if you know you can get up and down off the floor easily, because obviously it's harder to do it down here. Okay, so work at the level you feel is a good level for you. What feels nice on the body? 5 seconds. Stay seated for the next one. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next exercise. So we're gonna bend to the side, arm comes up. As you lean the leg out to the side, come back to the middle. So lean over. If you can, straighten the arm, straighten the leg. Then bend the arm, bend the leg. You can also do it with arm only. You can also reach for the floor. So if you feel like it's there, you can reach down towards the ground or just go to the chair, that's okay. If you need to reduce it further, don't go as wide with your leg. You can actually just take the leg in front. Okay, so there's plenty of options for you to work with here. Pick the one that feels the nicest. So start with a bent arm and then reach the arm up and then retract the arm. 10 seconds, everyone. Got a few different options for the next one. Get ready to change in 3, 2, 1. Okay, come to standing. So option 1, you're going to do a squat and then press the arms. Squat and then press. The depth of the squat's up to you. So if you want to make it harder, you go lower down. Don't fight through pain though. If you've got a bed or a table, what you can do, squat in front of it, hands on, and then step back, and then step forward, squat. You can also add the press up in. The press up here can be quite challenging. So you don't have to do the press. Squat, step, step, take some of the weight in your arms, and then step back. If you want to make it harder still, squat down, hands to the floor. Again, make sure you're only doing what you can. If you can't get up and down easily off the floor, don't do that one. Or you can just go squat and press. For seated, press the arms and press the legs again. Similar, we've done this one before, but have a go again. A little bit more limited with what we can do on the chair. All right, next exercise, you guys, in 3, 2, 1. So back to walking or jogging on the spot. So we've got a walk and a jog in each round. Walk or light jog, or if you want to bump it up and have a go at a more intense jog, you can start to come a bit higher up. And you can vary, you can do all 3, walk, jog and faster jog. For seated, same walking action, sat down. Remember to listen to your body, everyone. Don't overdo it. If you need that extra rest, just take it. Results don't always come when you're moving. The results come also when you're resting and recovering and listening to your body. We've got 15 seconds here, everyone. 10 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest now. Okay, 2 minutes break. Good job. So 2-minute break, and then we'll get into the final round. So yeah, again, we've got 5 different exercises coming up. Is everyone okay? Does anyone have any questions? We're all good? Good. See some thumbs ups. Nice work, everyone. Yeah, so just take that rest, get that recovery in there, and then we'll have the last 5 exercises. And remember now, if you want to, depending on how you feel, you might want to go a bit harder, you might want to drop it down. And this is the thing, just like when you drive a car down a road, you've got to pay attention to the traffic. You know where you're going, you know what the goal is, the goal destination, but our approach has got to be considerate of where we are now. So for example, if you're in traffic, you're going to slow down a bit. But if there's no traffic and you're on a 30-mile-an-hour road, you're not going to blast it down there because it's more dangerous, right? So it's exactly the same with getting you to your goal. Having the ability to know when to change, when to go hard, that's a skill you'll develop as you get to know your body more intimately. People often think the results come if you just blast it all the time. Well, no, because, you know, we're looking for the long-term gains here as well. If you just blast yourself all the time, it can lead to injury and burnout. And your body will tell you how you feel right now. So tune into this thing here, especially what's inside, because nobody can feel that. Nobody, not even all the doctors in the world and the best trainers in the world can access your body, but you can. So do tap into that information. 30 seconds, everyone. What have we got here? Yeah, all of these can be done standing. First exercise on this one, it's the turn and reach one, this one. I think this one's been really good for opening the spine. Now, if you can do it with the back arm coming up and looking over the shoulder. So do the more twisty one if you can, because it's still relatively safe. Not yet though, hang on. I'll tell you when. Get ready, in 3, 2, 1, let's go now. So you can do it just with the arms, hips and legs, one arm. You can do it with both arms, and then you can do it with both arms and looking over the shoulder. Just feel the body twisting. And take your time. Be quite fluid and dynamic with this. Imagine your body's made out of water and it's flowing gently as you come through with that twist. Remember, for seated, it's you've got arms only option. You can do it with the thighs together. You can also do moving one leg out and gently turning, so you're still able to get that foot turn and the hip turn. Because I want to encourage the turning of the body. Reach out. 10 more seconds here, everyone. Next one, a bit interesting. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. So what you're going to try to do, you're going to either do it with a bent leg or a straight leg. You're going to try and tap your opposite foot. You can even bend into it if you want to. Don't worry if you can't touch, just reach towards it. So I can just lift the foot. I can lift the foot and bend over, and that gets me more. If you want to challenge it a bit, you can do it with a straight leg. Same for seated. Reach for your opposite foot. So you're lifting the foot. You can also bring the body to meet halfway. So you can stay upright, which makes it a bit more challenging. Or you can bend into it. That's also fine. Okay, try not to keep your bed. Yeah, don't worry if you're not touching everyone. That's not a requirement. It's just the movement action. 3, 2, 1. Next exercise. So on this one now, we're going to imagine we're running, but it's slow motion. So we're going to pull the knee high, as high as you can get it, without straining. Now keep the heel under your buttocks. Instead of having the foot out in front, keep it underneath. And then change. When you get to the top, if you can do a little calf raise, add it in. If it feels like it's too much, just stay flat. Stand tall and use the arms as well. Feel the body twisting a little bit. You want to allow movement. So be careful not to squeeze too hard. Imagine your body's floating through space. That's the action we're trying to create. For the seated one, it's the drag back. So we're dragging the heel under, drag the heel under as the opposite arm slides forward. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, next exercise. So we're going to bring the feet and arms together. As you open the arms, lift the leg. Close, lift the leg out to the side. Open the arms, lift the leg. So you can lift the leg low, or if you want to go a bit higher, you can go higher. Just be aware of what's around you. So I need to bend my knee if I want to go higher. Otherwise, I'm going to end up kicking the bed. So you might need to make a few adjustments. The seated, similar. Extend the leg and open the arms. Extend the leg, open the arms. If you can, this part, your body, try and get that to open and close. So there's an element of opening, element of closing. But you're doing it intentionally. Open and close. Open and close. 10 more seconds here, everyone, before our last exercise. Open and close. The last exercise is jogging or walking on the spot. Okay, we can change now. So walk on the spot, or if you want to, jog on the spot, either low intensity or higher intensity. Again, for the seated one, we're just walking on the spot. Harder to run on the spot, I think, with seated. With the seated, if you want to go faster, it'll show you can't because of the speed in the pelvis. We need the pelvis to be free for the jog. Or just walk, that's also fine. Last bit of our workout this, you guys, before we get straight into the cool down. We've got 15 seconds. Getting into that last 10 now. Stay nice and light on the feet. Keep the arms swinging as well. Walk proud. 3, 2, 1, and rest, everyone. Good job. So let's go straight into the cool down. I'd just like you to walk on the spot, but even slower than before, nice and gentle. Be very free with your movements. And then just stop in the middle. Gently rock the hips side to side. Don't force anything. It can be a very small movement. Big doesn't necessarily mean better. For seated, just lean from one side to the other, one side to the other. Settle in the middle now, and by your side, just very gently roll the head. Make sure you're actually looking at the room as well, though. Go slowly, because you're getting different angles of the same room. Now change direction. Be gentle. Small circles is fine. Good. Interlace your fingers now. Stretch the arms in front. Don't overstretch the fingers. So things like burning sensations and pain, things like that will tell you where something needs to change. You're overexerting. Don't want to overdo it. Flip the hands the other way. Palms face in. Now, as you breathe in, take the arms up somewhere overhead. It doesn't have to be fully overhead. In front's also fine. As you breathe out, release the arms by the side and come round the back now. If you can do it, interlace the fingers together. Or just keep the hands separate, that's also fine, but close together. Just find something to hold on to if you can. You can do it without. So have one leg in front, one behind. Bend your front knee, keep the back leg straight. You can either have your hands on your hips, which is a little bit harder, or just hold on to something like a wall, or a table, or a door frame. This apart. If that's too much, just shorten your stance. For seated, bend one leg, straighten the other, and then lean back to stretch and open up the hips. Now, if you want to go further and you think it's okay, you can come to the floor. Only do that if it's going to feel relaxing for you. We're not working out here, you guys, so if this is enough, just stay there, don't advance it anymore. Change sides. So again, one leg in front, one behind. Keep the back leg straight and bend the front leg. And then come out from there. Stay on the bed or table. Sit into the hips now, so just stretch back. You don't have to go as low if you don't want to, so you can stay a bit higher up. But keep your legs straight and sit into the hips. For seated, just bend the legs and go down the middle. Just fold forward, rest your forearms on your thighs, or if you've got it, put your hands on the floor. Come back up from there. And then take a seat, everyone. Stretch your legs in front and lean back. So put your arms on the seat, stretch back, and then look up and forward if you can. If that's too strenuous for your neck, just look straight ahead. And then just gently come out from it. Stay seated, everyone. We'll finish off with some breath work now. So place the soles of your feet on the floor, rest your hands in your lap and just close the eyes. Sit straight without straining yourself. Now with this breath work, if it's too strenuous, don't do it, just breathe as normal, but have a go. Don't force anything. So all I'd like you to do is take a slightly longer breath than usual, than your usual breath. So breathe in for a bit longer than usual and breathe out for a bit longer than usual. If you can do it, breathe through the nose only. However, If that creates too much pressure and stress, breathe as you normally would, either through the mouth or the nose and the mouth. But make sure your choice of breath work is relaxing. It's a long breath, long relaxing breath, and only slightly longer than your usual breath. Keep going with the breath. Now take your final conscious long breath with your eyes closed, and as you breathe out, just allow the eyes to open and return back to your normal breathing. Thanks for joining, everyone, for the cardio session. I'm just going to stop this recording now.